everyone. I'm jumping on super quick. I'm so mad right now. I mean, I just finished recording basically my first video podcast because everyone's telling me that I have to do video. I should stop just doing audio and get out of my comfort zone. So I got a green screen. I did all this. Hi, Hawkeyes. Hi, Afton. Thanks for joining me really fast. Like I said, this is going to be quick. I've got a 2 p.m. interview, but we have to go over this. I'm mad. Sorry, I didn't finish my thought. My ADD got the best of me. I'm angry because I spent all this time working on this video podcast, doing all of this researching, and I talked about the death of Gene Hackman, and now, okay, things are going sideways. So I'm like, yeah, it's probably carbon monoxide. Like I said, no foul play. It's not going to be a murder suicide because law enforcement said this, this, and this. Yeah. Okay. I might have to eat my words with the whole foul play thing. So, I just found this search warrant. I'm going to pull it up, but first let me tell you guys what's going on. Hey, Afton. Hey, Forrest. They were found, Gene Hackman and his wife, in separate bedrooms. I didn't know this at first. And there was also a prescription pill bottle that was scattered on one of the tables or the bedsides, I guess. And the door was open. I guess the front door was open, meaning if there was a gas leak, if the door would have helped. And so authorities said there had been no signs of a gas leak. And this is per the New York Times. If you guys think that's credible, whatever. So they were found dead in separate rooms. Let me see if there's anything. Here it is. An open prescription bottle and scattered pills were discovered near her body on a counter in the bathroom. Okay, yeah, that sounds like foul play, you guys. I'm sorry, it does. So we've got that. A dead German Shepherd was found between 10 and 15 feet away from Miss Arakawa in the closet of the bathroom. The affidavit said there were no obvious signs of a gas leak in the home. The fire department did not find signs of a carbon monoxide leak. I mean, yeah. So let me get this search warrant open for you all right now because we can go over it very quickly together because this is so wild. I'm so mad. I'm like, look at me with all of this news. And it was updated and it was wrong. So I'll have to make an update or something in the notes. But let me stop this screen and then present this PDF. So this PDF is literally the search warrant for Gene Hackman's home that I found online. Here it is. Okay. So we can go over this. We can go over this together. I'll try to make it a little bit bigger for everybody. Okay. In the matter of the search warrant in regard to a 2-story residence that is olive green color, there's a flagstone. Okay. Affidavit for search warrant. A peace officer under the laws of New Mexico makes the following statements. Affiant has reason to believe at the below described residence surrounding building located at Old Sunset Trail, Santa Fe, New Mexico, could contain evidence that would assist law enforcement in determining the circumstances pertaining to the death investigation of Gene Allen Hackman and Betsy Arakawa. Items to be seized. Okay, items to be seized. Ignitable, flammable, explosive, and or combustible substances, whether solid, liquid, or gas, any containers or materials that may contain said substances. Okay, so they're looking for explosive materials or gas. Materials apparently used or intended for use in administering aid or assistance to injured people. Okay, so first aid kit stuff. Interesting. All right. Let's keep going. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat really quick because, again, this is the first time I'm reading this. I jumped on immediately when I saw this because I'm not accurate in my podcast that I just put out. Okay. Any documents which have what appears to be the personal identifying information of Gene Hackman or Betsy, or any version of Gene or Betsy's name and personal identifying information, documentation of described premises, person, or items to be seized by measurement. Okay. Narcotics. I missed that. I skipped over that. Narcotics or any controlled substances, but not limited to any drug or substance listed. and scheduled. Okay. So they're looking for any type of medication. Fine. I'm guessing the medication that was on the bathroom counter by Betsy's body, probably. They're looking for that. That's crazy. Camera, video camera, film, whether exposed or unexposed, photographic negatives, photographs, photographic prints, DVRs, or any other images documented on any media, photography, and or videography equipment. Okay, so they're looking for any type of ring cam or any type of footage that would be in the house. Clothing belonging or worn by Gene Hackman or Betsy. Photographs of the residence, including the interior and exterior. I guess they want to see, what, oh my gosh, this is so crazy, you guys. I guess just to stop this for a minute, I had assumed when law enforcement says no foul play involved or suspected, that's when I say, okay, they want us to not gossip and say, okay, it was a murder suicide. I mean, that's what I'm thinking here. That's why they said that. But the pills and no signs of a gas leak? What the heck? Sorry, I'm making a banner really quick. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to the search warrant. How did I get this so wrong? I'm fine admitting when I'm wrong, which, by the way, I guess is a lot these days. Okay, so back to this. Material apparently used or intended for use in administering aid or assistance to injured people. Oh, any weapons, tools, or instruments capable of causing sharp force trauma to the human body. Okay. Any weapons or tools or instruments that could cause blunt force trauma. Documents that establish or listen, let's just talk for a second that their bodies were found in separate rooms, including the dog. Well, the dog was kind of found in the bathroom with Betsy. Betsy was found in the bathroom and the dog was found in a closet near the bathroom. Sinead, you said, did he pass away and she found him and then took the medication? Well, what about the dog though? Or did the dog, what if the dog ate the meds after? Sorry, I didn't mean to, I wasn't laughing. Wait, Brooklyn, do you know something? Yes, no, it was law enforcement that said no foul play. I'm not kidding. I did not make this up. So this is why it's so weird. There's new articles that have come out. And then, like I said, this search warrant came out and I'm just like, boom. Yes, he was 95 and she was 63, I believe. Yeah, apparently I was very wrong on this, but in my defense, that like they said no foul play. And even Gene Hackman's daughter told TMZ it's probably a gas leak. It's probably a gas leak. But yeah, this is weird. Or I could be a super conspiracy theorist right now and I could say, the Epstein list is supposed to drop today. Are things being planted now after the fact to deter us if this Epstein list is actually going to get dropped and actually name names? I'm doubtful, but listen, it could be another distraction. I don't know. Let's see. Afton, what are you saying? They might have taken the dog out. I've known dogs that can't go to a new home and have to be put to sleep. Okay. Hey, I don't know. So was this a new home that they had? I'm not even sure. I want to go back to the affidavit, just back to that because we didn't finish that. I'm thinking out loud because it is weird. They seem to change their tune so fast. How do you say, and look, I know law enforcement doesn't owe us anything, but how do you say no foul play was involved when the door is open, there's no signs of a gas leak, and there's pills scattered all over the bathroom and bodies in separate bedrooms? I feel like that is the definition of foul play. That's just me. Okay, so let me go to the next page for you all. That's where I am right now. Okay, they're looking for weapons, any items or materials that have what appear to be impressions, marks, or defects, any record documented in media, which appears to be password, personal identification numbers. Ooh, I mean, look, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Gene Hackman doesn't access any weird personal social media accounts or any type of, I mean, maybe his wife does, who knows, but that's interesting. Just passwords to their email, their computer is fine. Biological fluids to include DNA, blood, or trace evidence, telephones or cellular telephones. In order to ensure that a complete and thorough investigation happens, investigators may be required to examine the entire above mentioned premises, including but not limited to the examination of furniture, walls, plumbing equipment, or gas lines in or around the residence. Okay. And that the facts tending to establish the foregoing grounds for the issuance of a search warrant are as follows. Affiant Detective Roy Arndt talks about him. He's got, thank you for his bio. Statement of facts known to affiant. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure this is, can you guys, whatever, you can't really see it. I'll read it to you. Okay, at approximately 1:43 p.m. on Wednesday, February 26, 2025, Santa Fe Regional Emergency Communication Center received a call for service regarding a reporting party locating two deceased individuals inside the residence of 1425 Old Sunset Trail, New Mexico. Santa Fe County Patrol deputies, Javier, were then dispatched to the location to conduct a death investigation. When Deputy Thomas and Barron arrived, Deputy Thomas indicated he spoke to two individuals, one of which was the reporting party who found and located the front door of the residence to be opened ajar. Deputy Thomas identified the reporting party to be a male named Roland Lowe Begay, who was 65. Roland advised he works as a maintenance worker for a company called Home Company. The other maintenance worker was identified as Jesse Kessler. Deputy Thomas told the affiant after speaking to the two males that he and Deputy Barron then walked to the front of the residence and found the front door ajar. He advised he did not observe any signs of forced entry into the home. Okay. So people from this maintenance company, two dudes, came to the house and found the door slightly opened and then walked in, and I'm guessing found the body. It doesn't say that they found the bodies. It just says they just found the door ajar. And then it said he advised he did not observe any forced entry. Okay, fine. So then the deputies enter the residence. He immediately observed a bathroom to the left of the front door. The door to the bathroom was opened. Deputy Thomas advised he observed, you know what? I'm going to make this bigger for you all. I'll make myself smaller. Okay, there we go. And I'll go to the next page as well. This is so weird. Okay, here we are. So hopefully you guys can read that. So the deputy entered the residence. He immediately observed a bathroom to the left of the front door. The door to the bathroom was opened. Deputy Thomas advised he observed a deceased female laying on the ground near the countertop inside the bathroom. The female was observed to be laying on her right side. He advised that she was found wearing dark gray sweatpants and a light colored sweatshirt. She had black hair. Then he observed a black in color space heater near the female's head. He advised he suspected the heater could have fallen in the event the female abruptly fell to the ground. Okay. Maybe. He advised he observed an orange prescription bottle on the countertop near the deceased female. Okay, so throwing this out there, could she have been getting her medication and, was going to take it and then she collapsed or fainted or something, and then the pills spilled everywhere? And I guess her collapsing would result in her death, and then the dog ate the pills and died. I mean, that could be something. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. So the space heater maybe fell, prescription pills scattered on the countertop. Deputy Thomas advised the female decedent showed obvious signs of death, body decomposition, bloating in her face, and mummification in both her hands and feet. Guys, it hadn't just been a day. I'm sorry. It was definitely longer than a day. Mummification? What? That's not one day. That's awful. Oh my gosh, awful. Okay. Affiant learned Deputy Thomas and Barron continued to search the residence when they found a deceased brown German Shepherd canine. It was located approximately 10 to 15 feet from the deceased female in a closet of the bathroom. Okay. Deputy Thomas proceeded to clear the other portions of the area. In doing so, they observed a pair of feet and legs on the ground near the kitchen area. Deputy Thomas identified a male in an area of the home believed to be the mudroom. Deceased male was found wearing gray sweatpants, brown slippers, and a walking cane. Oh, so he was found in the mudroom near the kitchen area, Gene Hackman. That's so sad. It said Deputy Thomas indicated he observed a pair of sunglasses located near the decedent's left of his body. What? Based on Deputy Thomas's training and experience, he suspected the male individual had suddenly fallen. Okay. What are the odds that he fall? I mean, yeah, this is really weird. I mean, I'm wondering, Afton, when were they last seen? Mummification. I'm so confused. And also, he had sunglasses next to him, like he was going to go outside and then he fell. This is wild. This is very, very sketchy and wild. Oh my goodness. Wait, Brooklyn, what did you say? Did I miss something? Hold on. I want to push my interview back like 5 minutes. 1 second. Let me just email this person. Sorry. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm just running a few minutes behind. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'll put that up. Okay, it's up. I'll make myself smaller while I just quickly say, can we push this back? Here, you can keep reading for a minute. Yeah, this is so weird. Let me email my 2 p.m. Where the heck? Okay. Hey, I'm running about 10 minutes late. So sorry. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's get back to this because I am very shocked and I just can't believe how wrong I got this. But all right, so Gene Hackman is found deceased by the kitchen, and it's the mudroom area specifically. His sunglasses are next to him, and actually, Karen, I think you're just joining. It was actually a maintenance team, 2 guys that came to the house and ended up calling the police because the door was ajar, I guess, in a very sus way. All right. So, sorry, I didn't mean to pin that comment. I'm all rushing. Okay. So Deputy Thomas advised the male decedent also showed obvious signs of death, similar and consistent with the female decedent, which we discussed. She had mummification going on, which is crazy. So yeah, more than a day, I think they had been there for. Deputy Thomas advised that there were 2 other dogs located on the property. What? He advised one of the healthy dogs was initially observed near the deceased female inside the bathroom, and the other healthy dog was observed outside the residence. What? So now we have 2 more dogs. There's 3 dogs total. 1 dog is dead and the other 2 are not. Yeah. And I feel like the space heater in a new house, that could be normal. I feel like because, I don't know, maybe there was an issue with the gas, which I guess could mean a leak it's weird. It's so weird. I guess I'm really trying to figure this out in real time, but, okay, let me go down. So there's 2 dogs, 2 dogs healthy. 1 was by the bathroom and 1 was outside. So I wonder, could the dog have been the one to possibly open the door? I don't know what the door looked like. I don't know if it was a door you could easily push. Could that be possible? And that's why 2 dogs lived? I mean, if it, let's say, oh no, but I don't know. Law enforcement saying no signs of a gas leak, but they also said no foul play this morning. So now I'm like, should I rule the gas leak out or not? Okay, let me see. Deputy Thomas advised he and Barron searched the remainder of the property and found all buildings and the garage to be locked and secured. All other buildings. You know, let's get this. Let's get really quick the address to see if I can see what it looks like, I guess, on Google Maps. 1425 Old Sunset Trail. Let me see. 1425 Old Sunset Trail, Santa Fe, New Mexico. What's it called? Google Earth or something? Yeah, let's try that. Google Earth. I don't know. Okay. Because I'm just trying to figure out what this house looked like, I guess. What did I say? 1425. Okay. So it said all other locations are, okay, here it is. It's a $3 million property. I'm going to try to, oh, it's so crazy. Hold on. I'll share my screen, but it doesn't, it went black when I went to look at it. Like it doesn't show, hold on. Yes, Gene Hackman is 95, guys. It's crazy. He's very old. Yeah, so this just happened. I don't know, 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It had, oh wait. No. I wonder if they're taking all the images. Oh no, here, no, that's not it. You can just watch me search in real time. 1425 Old Sunset Trail. Sorry, no imagery here. Oh my gosh, it's all been taken down or something. Realtor.com. Let's try that. Nope, no images. The hell, guys? Let's try. No, this is wild. This is annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me see if there's any in Google images. Let's just see. Okay, 1425 Old. Okay, can you guys see this? I'm going to try to close up. So if I click on it, it'll be gone. This is humongous. Can you see that house? Very big. Okay. So that's really interesting how big this, does that match, Brooklyn, the Post, the New York Post's pictures? Hey, Rock Chalk. Hey, Marshall. Hey, Brooklyn. Sheila, Donna, good to see you guys. Okay. Yeah, I mean, looks like the inside. Yeah, so it's big. Oh, okay. So this makes sense. You can kind of see the door, which I guess they're considering the mudroom, that light wooden door, which is sort of connected to a kitchen area. You can kind of see right there. It's blurry, but again, I don't want to click on it. So all other buildings, they stated, around the house and in the house were locked. Let me just look to see. Just lost my spot. I'm going to go back down. So everything was locked. They observed, oh no, sorry. Sorry, I take that back. It says, Affiant believes, listen to this. Affiant believes that the circumstances surrounding the death of the 2 deceased individuals to be suspicious enough, in nature to require a thorough search and investigation because the reporting party found the front door of the residence unsecured and opened. Deputies observed a healthy dog running loose in the property, another healthy dog near the deceased female, and a deceased dog laying 10 to 15 feet from the deceased female in the closet of the bathroom, a heater being moved, the pill bottle being opened, and pills scattered next to the female, the male decedent being located in a separate room of the residence, and no obvious signs of a gas leak. At this time, Affiant believes there is sufficient probable cause for the issuance of this search warrant. So, okay. All right. Let me just go back to what I was saying where it said everything else would seem to be locked or in place. Okay. They did not. Okay, here it is. They searched the remainder of the property and found all other buildings and the garage to be locked and secured. He didn't observe any signs of forced entry. He didn't observe any indication that the residence had been rummaged through or items were taken from the residence. He said nothing appeared to be out of place based on his training. He indicated he asked Roland and Jesse I think those are the two maintenance workers, when he last had contact with the homeowners, and they said it was 2 weeks ago. But both individuals rarely saw the owners of the residence when conducting a routine maintenance at the home. Both indicated they maintained contact with the homeowners through text messages and calls, and primarily communicated with Betsy. Okay. Does anybody know when Gene and Betsy were last seen in public? Because I remember seeing a photo of them out and about. I guess, let me see, last photo of Gene Hackman. Okay, Gene Hackman's rare outing, how long ago? Wait. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. I was like, February 26th, that was yesterday. How could they mummify? Oh, no. God. They have not been seen out in public since March 28th, 2024. That's crazy. And again, it's not, I don't think they've been dead for that long, obviously, clearly. But it said that was a rare outing. They don't really go out that much. So yeah, what we know, guys, is that, just to recap here, because I do have to run in a minute, this always happens when there's breaking news. And again, if you listen to my podcast, please ignore everything I say about Gene Hackman and his death. My gosh, I was so wrong. But maintenance workers called the police because the door was ajar and they thought that was weird. There was one dog running outside. There was one dog in the house. There was one dog deceased in the bathroom closet, about 10 to 15 feet away from Betsy, Gene Hackman's 63-year-old wife, who appeared to be collapsed on the floor on her right side with pill bottles and pills scattered on the floor and on the counter, the bathroom counter, and a space heater that appeared to fall. And then you have Gene Hackman near the kitchen and the mudroom area, who appeared to be deceased and had sunglasses next to him. And the police officer said that based on his training and experience, it looked like Gene Hackman fell. This is weird. This is really, really weird how this changed. I'm looking at some of the comments. He's 95. Yeah, agreed. He wouldn't be out and about that long. Strange. He hasn't been seen. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I guess I was looking at that picture because I said that I saw, somebody posted Gene Hackman and his wife were last seen on this day. I thought maybe it would be like a week ago or something like that. I did not realize they had not been seen out in public for over a year. So this is really sad. Something is I don't know what to make of this. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like the whole thing that they say there's no trace of a gas leak, that can't be right. That's weird. Unless he fell, she took the pills, she spilled them, and then the dog ate them too. Right? I mean, when you're 95, you guys, I don't have to tell you this. You're 95 years old. You're not going to recover from a broken bone, even if it's like a very simple break. I just feel like this is giving me a lot to think about here. Yeah, okay. He might have passed naturally, and she might have sped up her natural process by her own hand. Yeah, Rock. Yes, so that's what I was thinking. And only one of the dogs got into the pills, right? Like the Magnolia movie. God, that's been a long time since I've seen that. Yeah, let me look to see if anything else has broken in the meantime. Jeez. This took a turn. I have to update my Twitter and everything that I reported on about Gene's case. I'm like, again, I got it wrong. And what I'll do actually right now, you guys, is I'll put this on Twitter. I'll put the search warrant on Twitter so you guys can all see it for yourself. And I will keep everybody posted on this. I'll do an episode tomorrow. I'll go live again when we know more. I'm going to ask some of my sources as well in Hollywood. Wait, MJ, you totally did try to warn me. And I'm like, MJ, I was like, no, they said no foul play. It's probably a gas leak. I'm actually trying very hard to be less of a conspiracy theorist. I really am. If you guys really knew the person I used to be, you'd be like, no. I mean, if you go deep into the abyss of my TikTok, I was very irresponsible and I was very much like, this isn't true. I mean, I have TikToks of me saying, so do you guys really think that Anne Heche died in a car crash, or do you think Ellen rigged the brakes? I think Ellen did it. I said really dumb shit, but it was stuff we were all thinking, okay? I just said it out loud. I don't do that anymore as much. But yeah. Thank you so much, Ashley. I do appreciate that. And yes, you guys, Afton, I will see everybody on Defense Diaries tonight. On Bob's channel, we'll be discussing Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni and all of that. But if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. I do things like this a lot, and I love to admit when I'm wrong. So I'll be doing that shortly on Twitter. But again, I had to get on here and do this. I'm so sad about Gene Hackman. He's so amazing. I just hope he didn't suffer, and I hope his wife and dog didn't suffer either. Okay, I actually really have to go because now I'm late for this interview. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to throw this up on Twitter right now, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks again, guys. Because of that 9-dash line. And Ted Cruz said, look, if you're not into geopolitics, you won't notice this. I mean, hello.